But most of the remote control units were line of sight, infrared systems. Well, if there's a child in front, forget it. You're not going to lock the door. So I wanted an RFID system. So we built an RFID system. This is our own lock. This is a Campus Security Triad lock. That's an RFID system. It will go through walls. I don't care what kind of obstruction there is, it will go through walls, okay? And that's the sole purpose of doing this. The reach is also 100 feet, and my partner is walking back to alarm this. Now, if you see this lock, you'll see on the very, very top, there's a light. It's an LED light, okay? Very, very top is an LED light. On the back side is also an LED light, okay? There's an LED light. There's a reason for that. Once the unit is armed, the teacher and the police, which I call the second responders, will see that that door is locked. And the only person that can lock that door via remote control is the teacher. That's it. There is nothing on this lock that you can possibly lock the door with unless you have the key. Every lock has a key overall. So do we. Okay? So when he locks the door, did you hear that? The door is locked and he's back there. So a school isn't even that, or a classroom isn't even that big. He can do this inside a gymnasium and a cafeteria. So the outside of the door is now locked. The inside of the door is still open. The egress system is always there. If the teacher, based on what she is now taught for active shooter, wants to open up the door because she hears a child, she can do so. A lot of people won't do that anymore. That's kind of like, you're out there, we're not doing that, okay? So the nice thing about this door, and I'll take over, you can take over now. Yep.
All right, once the lock is armed, I'm sure we already went over the flashing LED. Now you can actually see it flashing. It's inside and out, and that's just to tell the first responders that this has already been locked from the inside. The perpetrator's usually not inside the locked door. So basically, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It's brighter on this side. Okay, so when it's in the lockdown mode, the LED is flashing, and there's a way to cancel that. It's the lockdown cancellation card. Your school security officer, principal, or whoever's in charge of this particular thing is the only person that's going to be able to cancel this. And that just cancels it. Does not unlock the door.
Why is that, Jim?
Good question.
The reason why, it's a two-step system. The teacher knows who the person is that's got that cancellation thing. She can identify, who are you? Is it the principal? Is it the security person on the premises? If it's not, she's not going to open up that door. Because her key, her remote control, will neutralize the entire system and open back the door. It's a two-step system. We don't trust anyone. Somebody can figure something out. We're going to have a two-step system. Now you can do the rest.
The teacher can unlock the door with the remote control or a card system.
A little louder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to take those things off.
Did I have to repeat myself on that, Linda?
You're good.
Okay. So when the door's unlocked, it also works as a normal lock. You know, it has a key. Come on. Sorry. That locks it. That unlocks it. Teacher leaves at night. It's locked for the night. When other cards, like the custodian or whoever's going to clean the classroom for the evening, or they have other business in there, they open it. They walk in, and it automatically closes in 5 seconds. Keep them safe inside the classroom in the evening when they're
This
inside by themselves and no one
RFID
else is
system,
around.
if I can cut out a little bit, the teacher's remote control acts just like a card. So it's RFID inside. So she can trigger She can use it as a key, or we give everybody a card that needs to have one. So if the custodian needs to have one, they have one. If the security needs to have one, they have one. Everybody has a card, and then the unlocking system is to the one person that is the principal or the security guy, whatever that is. Now, I want to take you to something that you brought up. We have the only RFID system in the market today for panic doors, okay? Panic doors. Do we know what panic doors are? The push doors, right? They call them panic doors. Well, why are they used? Heavy traffic areas. Bathrooms or hallways, gymnasiums, cafeteria, library, all push bars. What happens to a school that has panic doors that doesn't have an RFID system, and you got 60 kids in there, and you got a shooter, and they're in that hallway? What happens? How do you lock it? Does anyone know?
Get the guy with the dog.
But who's got it?
Get the guy with the dogging thing. Allen key, same thing, dogging. Who carries it? And do we do this? Wait, shooter, and go to the other side? Do we do that? We don't. These people are literally dead inside that hallway, or the gymnasium, or the library, or the cafeteria, because they can't lock the doors. Okay, you don't have a bullet-resistant door guard on there, you still want the damn door locked, right? So we have an RFID system that hooks in to your existing unit, or better yet, we have one that's totally complete that makes every panic door secured based on a push of a button. So people will say to me, well, this is not an electrified unit. No, this is a standalone unit. It's operated by 4 batteries in here, AA batteries. Well, but do we want that? We do. Why? Because if there's a power outage, you're not affected. And the control of that remote is with the teacher who hears the sound. If the sound is in section A and you're in section Z, then do we need to neutralize every building and leave everybody on the out? I don't think so. This is my choice. I decided on this. Why? Because I've lived it and I've seen it. All these security people that charge you guys money to assess your school, come to me. They don't know the materials to use. They don't know what happens. They're ex-policemen, sorry Danny, that are security people now. But we do this every day. So the bottom line is, can we wire it? Yes! It goes both ways. You want a system, you want to wire it, you want one button, have the guy that's got 20 monitors in the security office, and he's got to go from monitor to monitor to monitor. He's here and the shooting's there. Guess what? You're too late. You are. And if the guy's not on the job and he's asleep, I've been there, it happens. So we have a system for classrooms. We have a system for panic bars. If you're gonna do it and you're gonna step up, guys, we had a shooting a week and a half ago. Trust me, there's gonna be another one soon. There always is. There's been over 350 since Sandy Hook. We're breaking records. So the lock is really, really, really important. And that's the #1 trick. Okay? Anything else?
Question for you.
Question.
Go ahead.
One thing, in my travels, I've been exposed to schools, a couple schools